Alright, so here's a good one. Is After I changed up my list, I was running a list very similar to Peter's or Canisters, with the 3 Thoughtseize, 3 Inquisition, 1 Brutality, but I found that it made the burn matchup way worse, and it didn't really help the other matchups a whole heck of a lot. So I switched back to where I have 4 Brutalities main. Aside from that, I'm still running Baubles and whatnot. So I like this. I mean, I got Natural Lock, I got 3 Mana Sources if I include the Opal, and I have Brutality to last me until I dig to a bridge. So I'm going to keep it. And Lantern. And I see that, and I know exactly what I'm playing against. I'm like, well, this will be good. Glad I kept that Brutality. Now, I keep Brutality up because I'm afraid they might have an Eidolon, so I don't Brutality that yet. Instead, I go ahead and play these out so I can try to dig down. And then if I just draw this, that's killing that and getting 2 spells out of their hand. And that'll be great. And now I have a pretty good chance of keeping them off of burn spells, a decent amount. So go for the Inquisition first. Doesn't matter what I grab, because I'm about to grab the other one too. And then Brutality, Escalate, kill that dude, grab the Bolt. And we're good. We are golden. I'll take 3 damage, whatever. Especially with another Millrock on top. Yeah, they're going to have lands and dead spells for days now. And then I got a Inventor's Fair on top. And a Bridge on top. So I'll take that damage because I didn't want to lose a fair. Play the bridge, and we're good. I just start gaining life, and they quit. Or they concede. So, game 2. Of course, I sided in Ley Lines. I did not side in Magus in the mode, because it just dies to Bolt and stuff. But, to me, this looks like they got a super opening hand. Ooh. Because of the 2 Revelry, so even if I played a turn 0 Ley Line, and they have Eidolon. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't keep, even though I don't have a Ley Line, whatever. And they play that first turn. I'm like, oh man, that's good. I love when people bring in Graveyard Hate against me because it's a dead card. That's what that is. I play this first because if they draw a guide or something. And this also helps me dig into lands if I need to. Because if I can dig into a land, I'm golden. They do not get a guide, they get that. So now I know I need a land. And I've kind of expected that on turn 2. So I look at my top, it's a forest. So I leave it there. I draw 2 cards, another Brutality. And it's time to go all out on the Brutalities. Here I'm not sure what to discard. So what I do discard, if I'm not mistaken, is the Shredder to escalate. Yeah. And, grab a Revelry. So here I could see an argument being made to not do that quite yet. But so my plan here is to I want to get rid of that Revelry before I play the Lantern and still have both bridges. So I'll just force it. And so they play the Revelry. There goes that. I don't mill them because I don't know if they brought in Ancient Grudge. They do sometimes. So now I can play the Lantern. Again, I don't know if playing the Lantern was correct because that also gives them the ability to use these 2 to try to manipulate their tops. So, Skullcrack. I don't mind them drawing this because I got another one. And they're correct to save it because they don't have a creature anyways. They could have popped this to draw the creature to Skullcrack me and kill. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they would have been 1 mana short. Whatever. So, yeah, they go ahead and kill that. And in response, I sack it to make myself shuffle so I don't take the 2 damage. So I'm doing pretty good here now. And I'll take that damage, whatever. I make myself shuffle and I end up getting an opal, which is great. So here, if I can just stop the burn for a bit, I was tempted to either get a ley line or a, what's it called? Glimmer Void or something, so that I can play a ley line. Because they've lost 3 here. They only have 1. Normally they only run 4 revelries. So they only have 1 revelry left. Creatures are not going to do it. They're going to be relying solely on burn here quickly. So so what I decide to do is instead go for Inventor's Fair and start gaining life immediately. And I figure worst case, I'll just like force them to pop this so I can get some stuff back eventually. So I force them to pop it now. They pop it. And I draw. So now if I draw a Leyline, I'm golden. And I just need to gain life. I'm gaining. So now each bolt they draw, if they draw bolt after bolt after bolt, each one is only going to be a shock. So brutality, and I do life drain. Just to, because I mean, if I try to, I know they're not holding bolts, so, or else they would have played it already. Now here, it might have been correct to use the Pixis at the end of their turn, but I didn't want to risk it, because if I pop that Pixis, I could bring Eidolons into play. I do not want that. Yeah, they hold the guide. It doesn't do anything anyways, so I discard it with Inquisition. Lantern, so now I got the lock with life gain. Things are looking real good. Yeah, they forgot to draw on their turn. So I exile. Of course, I do not want to let them have that. So I untap, get my life, exile again. There's another bridge, whatever. So again, I'm just gaining life, turning all their bolts into shocks. Gain more life. Brutality is just such a beating to them. And now there's a ley line on top, and I'm golden. Like, they do not have enough damage now to kill me after I do ley line. Yeah, but apparently Lantern still sucks, so okay. But Brutality and Inventor's Fair being printed really helped this matchup.